Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. How is it going, everybody? Can you hear me? Clap it up. We got some freaking Raiders football. And, oh shit, I am clipping with my audio. I'm actually way too loud. I'm going to go ahead and control that in a second. But shout out to everybody hanging out, man. It's been a while. Did not go live the past week. Yeah, I think we all needed a break from Raiders football. Even though we had the bye week, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and take another break away from Raiders football. And was able to get a video out. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, prime time at night, not any other game in the world going on in terms of football. Why not go live? So I'm hanging out with all of you, man. Appreciate everybody stopping by already. Hey, in the chat, just like always, let me know where you are from. And let me make sure this audio is not so hot. So how does it sound? You guys are my tech support. Let me know how it all sounds. Break the streak. Break the losing streak. Can the Raiders do it? I think it could be possible. I think the Raiders could maybe break this losing streak. It's been a complete disaster late. I have an echo is what some people are saying. Cool, cool, cool. What about now, though? Let me know if it sounds good now. But Raiders, damn. Since the Tennessee Titans, they have not won a game. I mean, that's some rough stuff. Oh, I hear the, oh my God.
I now see what is happening. Oh my God. I accidentally had these sound effects on. That's why I was son of a bitch.
Like sound effects like this that make me sound crazy.
Yeah, my bad. So that was the issue the whole time. Oh wow, that is kind of okay. Oh, okay, all right. So how we sound good now, yeah? All right. All right, we ready to get this shit going, everybody? We are now doing some shots, by the way. I'm sorry to bring this back, but hey, we got to support the stream somehow. So when I reach a certain amount of money, I will take a shot. I can't do too much because I've been getting like drunk as hell whenever I drink, but you know, this will be collectively the people can send whatever, and then we'll you know, let's start off modest because you know I'm trying to drink, so let's start off modest right now. Okay, that's enough of that little build up. Okay, we're back. Really glad that sound was not messed up, guys. And so, by the way, I made sure to get this shit set up ahead of time. I believe I did. Emojis should be available. Drop some emojis in the chat. It should appear on screen. Let me fucking, oh my God. We're cussing. We're getting pissed off already. Don't worry. I'm gonna figure this shit out. Raiders are going to get rolled. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility that the Raiders get straight rolled in this game. I mean, if you're expecting me to be like, oh no, don't say the Raiders might get their ass whooped on Thursday night. I mean, if you're expecting me to be the guy to say that, it's not going to fucking happen. I am so used to watching this team get their cheeks clapped that it ain't that surprising. All right, so we're making them bigger, making these bigger. Oh, okay. Yeah, drop some reefer. Drop some. I might even freaking, who knows, man. If this stream doesn't work out well and the game's a shit show, I might even rip some green and just say fuck it. Ah, man. Shouldn't be talking like that on stream. Don't think sponsors are gonna like that. Trees. Yes, Christmas trees. All right, so commercial break right now. Game's going to be on in about 20 minutes. Plenty of time to figure all this shit out. Let's see, whatever. We got normal applause. We got Yeah, we got the sad in case something's sad. We got the comedy. Make a little joke. Hey, Pete Carroll, man, he's older than freaking Matlock. It's like having Matlock coaching an NFL team. But instead he can't figure shit out. I don't know. These are shitty jokes, my bad. That obviously the air horn, record scratch. Don't do a Clinton and get a tug joke. Oh my god, this chat is pretty wild. Already, make sure to like the stream. Drop the eggplant emojis to show that the Raiders are going to drop the eggplant emoji on the Broncos today, despite the odds. What is the freaking spread? Spread Raiders versus Broncos. Let's see the spread. See, I want to kick those bots out, but at the same time, they're giving me engagement. The little engagement we got, you know, you got to keep your local bot. 9.5 point spread. So they are predicting that the Raiders lose by like 10 points. That is not good, dude. Okay, so last time I drank on stream. Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? Why not be ma? Let's be chill here. Let's see. Let's see this shit. My bad. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad. My bad, dude. I just can't read. All right, man. And what we got is the very end, because I'm hoping to not have to do too much. Avacas amigos. Ese reposado from Jalisco, Mexico. Shout out Jalisco. I got a little. Yeah, last week's game, I just wanted to make a good video instead of go live. I honestly thought the Raiders, like, because the last couple times I've gone live, Raiders just get their ass whooped super early. And then it's pretty boring the rest of the live. Even people start to check out. Like, when the game is that bad, it's not good for anybody. Because you can only go so long saying, like, wow, this is a disaster. Geno Smith, Pete Carroll, we have no receivers. Defense barely has anything. You can only just say that so much to where people just stopped watching the games. I felt like before this upcoming Jags game, people were just like, didn't even care. The Chiefs game was kind of funny because they were hilariously getting their ass whooped, but after a while, it just became like, all right, what are we doing? Why are we even watching this? Like, what's the whole point? Oh, we got some Chargers fans in here, guys. We got to push these Chargers fans away. No, we cannot have them. We cannot have these Chargers fans in here. No. We gotta get these guys out of here. See, I think I need to change my camera to where I'm just standing the whole time, because I would prefer to stand. If this gets, don't make me do this if it gets too boring. And see, here's the thing, dude. If the Raiders start doing so poor, oh man, did my game turn off? Oh, the game's come back on. If the Raiders start doing so shitty, I could be like, dude, I'm not even gonna be a Raiders fan tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be an inmate. If I can't do that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna be a freaking inmate. I'm gonna be an inmate. So if it starts going poorly. Starts going poorly, bro. We an inmate. Ow. Inmate. The Antonio Brown. I got the psych ward jersey on right now. Psych ward. Shout out to everybody in the chat who's been locked up, at least for a little bit, even just if it's a few hours. Shout out to everybody. But if it starts going poorly, man, I'm gonna have to drop the inmate. Do I have a Raiders? I could do a Raiders hat with the inmate shirt. I don't know. We'll see what's going on, man. They're starting up the game. 2-6 record, 4th in the AFC West. You see it right here. 2-6 though. With what? How many games are left? About 8? Because that would equal 16. Actually, it's 17. So 9 games left, including this one. You can afford to lose one. They basically got to go 8-1 to make the playoffs. And they still got to play the Eagles, which is pretty tough. But they could go 8-1. It's possible. Do I think it's going to happen? No. But hey, give us something to watch at least, right, everybody, right? All right, so a little intro's loading up. Two and 6 is better than the Saints. The Saints at least know, like, hey, we're gonna just completely rebuild. Although I feel like they shouldn't have brought back Cam Jordan, people like that. You might as well just have like saved money. Maybe they had to do it because they got to restructure all the time. I don't know. But I would have gotten rid of all the older players if the Saints were just going to tank anyways. All right, I need some pizza. I think I'm gonna need to order some food though. I'm already like hungry. I got a text. Ooh, wow. Okay. So no Jacoby Myers. We'll see if that makes a huge difference. Tyler Lockett anytime touchdown. Look, I don't want to come out here and give parlay advice, but I will say my promo code is Wi-Fi Willie. Is it Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi Willie for DraftKings? Let me make sure. Let me double check. So I don't want to come out here and give parlay advice because you're taking your own risks. It's a lot of risky stuff, right? But I will say use promo code Wi-Fi when you're a new user signing up for DraftKings.com, DraftKings Sportsbook. Use promo code Wi-Fi to help support the show. But hey, man, and you know what's funny too? On some of my videos, I have gotten some flack where some people are like, "Hey, don't use sportsbook sponsors in your videos." I'm watching Amazon Prime, literally the NFL's broadcast right now with Richard Sherman, and it is powered by DraftKings Sportsbook. So it's like, dude, people complaining about YouTubers. Meanwhile, literally the NFL it's during the game. It's insane. And it's like, oh, don't put pressure on the billion-dollar company to care. Put pressure on some random individual who's making significantly less. And significantly is an understatement. No, not only do they have the betting odds during the game, they literally have like the company's name, the watermark. It's Geico, DraftKings, and Subway so far during this Amazon game. So it's just like insane. Hey, Green Beagle loves the channel, even though they're not a Raiders fan. That's what we like. We want to open up the community. We want the community to open up like my legs right now and have, shit. I think I pulled something and have a shitload of people from all around here, dude. That's what we're trying to do. All right, I'm going to put a limiter on this thing so the mic doesn't get too loud because we're already getting too crazy. Whoa. You sent Max and Gino a bottle of KY. Okay. Wi-Fi Willie does not endorse anything on this chat. They are going to say whatever they want. We're not blocking it out, but I don't endorse or condone anything that happens on this chat. So Darian Porter is going to start today, the rookie corner. Okay. These are some old socks. I should have put on some newer socks. Am I starting? So the only person on my fantasy football that I'm starting for the Broncos is the kicker, Will Lutz. So, ooh, Crosby taking a knee. What are people eating? People are eating In-N-Out. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I don't want pizza. I think I'm going to get Mexican food. I don't know. People are talking about, okay, AP's thong. I wasn't going to say anything about AP's thong again, but ever since he brought up the Raiders this year, I feel like we got to bring back up the thong. All right, so 9 minutes and 20 to go till the game starts. Hey, like this stream, bro. I have not freaking told anybody to like this stream yet. Send a freaking like, and shout out to the first man helping out getting this party started. Good evening, Willie. I placed $5 for the Raiders to win and a Tyler. I'm assuming he's saying Tyler Lockett touchdown. Ooh, let's go. Look, no Jacoby Myers. I think Brock Bowers is going to be double, triple covered in the red zone. I think he got a good shot. The only thing that you got to be worried about putting in a pick for a Tyler Lockett touchdown is if they freaking go Trey Tucker in the red zone. But I don't think so. Especially considering the fact that the game-winning touchdown was almost game-tying 2-point conversion. Game-winning, actually, 2-point conversion against the Jags, because if they would have kicked the extra point, they would have gone to double overtime or gotten a tie. That was intended for Tyler Lockett. Should have happened, and it was unfortunate that it didn't happen. But Cuban Raider, I believe it's going to happen today for you. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for these picks. Putting some skin in the game, that's always risky. Hey, I missed my own stream last week because I did not stream. But I will stream again for the remaining games. I don't know what it was. I mean, I didn't feel like doing it. And so, like, if you're not in the mood to do it, you shouldn't do it. Because then you're going to be streaming with a bad mood. And yeah, it's bad. I mean, I've been in the game long enough to know you just shouldn't do that. Appreciate you, Chris, saying to keep it up, man. We got to upload more stuff. I'm working on more stuff. And hopefully tomorrow we'll have a pretty good video about this game. At least by tomorrow. Modesto. So who else? So let me know where you're from. We got Modesto in the house. We got my toilet right here in case I need to take a shit during the stream. I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen. We're not disgusting. But let me know where else you're from. I know we got Modesto. I know we have Madera in here. Northeast Florida. Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio. The Drew Carey Show, bro. I used to watch that. Clovis, of course. New Jersey. I didn't know we had some freaking Guidos in the chat. Preston. Detroit. I have not shit before on stream. You're a liar. Stockton. Do not put me as coach. I would suck. I think I could do... No, I think people wouldn't take me seriously. Greenfield, San Marcos, Sacramento, San Leandro, Compton with AP, with our former coach, AP. Concord, dude. So, okay, is Concord a good place to live? Is it too far from San Francisco? I'm interested in that. And how hot does it get? And is it expensive? It seems like it's expensive. Vancouver, Washington, no state taxes in Washington. Louisiana, Arkansas, Oakland. Honestly, I love the city of Oakland, but there is crime. There is crime. I would say there's more crime in Oakland than Portland for sure. Fresno, some parts of Fresno, there's more crime than Oakland, but I would say in the nice spots, Oakland has more crime than the nice spots of Fresno. Now we're getting into crime talk now that I'm looking at all these cities here. Riverbank, 30 minutes? Okay, no, Concord, it's 30 minutes from Concord to SF. That's not true. It's way longer than that, especially if you're doing BART. What am I blurring out? Okay. Wilson Creek. Just say no to crime. Stockton is the worst of it all. Isn't Brother Lynch Hung the rapper from Stockton? I got to adjust this stuff. I don't care what you say. Oh, dude, Al Michaels is looking old. Al Michaels is looking like a geezer. All right, so make sure you guys like this stream. I'm seeing how many people even like the stream right now. We'll see how angry I need to get. 46, dude? Fucking turn this shit off then. 46 likes? You can hear me listening to myself? Well, that's sad. All right. Brother Lynch, goat mode, exactly. I mean, I love Brother Lynch Hung. I thought he's always done a great job rapping about Stockton. I got some bugs here. You know, dude, I try to not piss off like certain people, you know, based on what they believe and think, but I literally was trying to write something down earlier, and lo and behold, this is the only pen I have in my room. And I'm not trying to piss anybody off. you know, make anybody triggered or upset. But this is literally, I need to write something down. Oh my God, this will not come into focus. And this is literally the only pen I have. Oh my God, it's not going to come into focus. Oh shit. Wow. Okay, all right. Well, I guess you'll never know. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right. Whew. All right, so they're doing the national anthem right now, and gonna get that started. We'll see if this bitch could sing. No, I'm just kidding. I don't mean to joke around like that. I don't mean to be that mean. Season of the Sickness, and now people are just talking about Brother Lynch Hung. They're showing a lot of Max Crosby during this game. That's one thing that I'm noticing. Yeah, I'm joking. I don't even know who this lady was. I was just trying to be mean. And then I felt bad. Three minutes to the start of the game. Brock Bowers, Max Crosby. I like it. Let's freaking... Do I got to do a poll or something? Let's see. Who's winning this game? Raiders, Broncos. We'll just see. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are pessimistic, you know? Look, I respect all the diehard fans, but I would never do the paint on the face. I just like, to me, dealing with acne sometimes, all that, I just feel like all that shit on the face is too crazy. People have 100 on the game. Dude, right now is not the time to be putting money line on the Raiders. I know some of you guys want this to work. I want it to work. But money line on the Raiders is just not that good. No, I have my autofocus on a certain zone. Paint for the playoffs, that makes sense. Cowboys player, dude, yeah, I don't know what happened with that. Actually, I was going to make a video on that, but it seems really serious. But I guess people do want to know more about the Cowboys player. That's a good niche for a YouTube channel, The Democrat Report. 8.5 spread. Why wouldn't you just do money line? All right. Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a close game. Personally, I think the Raiders will lose the game, but I think it'll be a close game. I want them to win, but against the Broncos, really tough defense. Geno Smith's been struggling all year. O-line's been struggling. If somebody got Thornton for 2 TDs, bro, you know that's not happening. He barely even played last week. All right, you guys need to hit me up before you guys do all this shit, because that is not... Trey Tucker would have more of a chance of having 2 TDs than Thornton. Or like they were saying, Tyler Lockett. But again, you never know. A Sutton TD I could see happening, or a Bo Nix anytime TD, I could see that. Yards, though, you know, it could always be a low yard game. Look, I originally thought the Chiefs were a trap game, so I'm not going to say that this is a trap game. I can't just say every time the Raiders are playing a game, it's a trap game, because then it just defeats the purpose of a trap game. So I was not allowed to say this is a trap game. All right, so let me see how many more likes we got. 61 when we got 130. We suck. We suck. I'm kidding. Okay, both QBs at 212 yards. Whew. Hopefully it's not a run first game with J.K. Dobbins. That would be my fear. It's a J.K. Dobbins Ginty game. So you're really banking on it being a high scoring game, and Broncos also have a good defense. Don't mean to be the freaking spoiler, the hater guy, the downer guy, because random shit happens in the NFL all the time where you can look at trends and patterns and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Then freaking out of nowhere, Thornton gets 3 touchdowns. Like, even though he hadn't gotten like 5 catches in a game yet. Like shit like that happens all the time in the NFL. All I know is I love playing some fantasy and I love rooting for the Raiders' new quarterback. Guys, I know people don't want to hear this, but I truly believe we are likely going to have Geno Smith year 2 next year as well. I do think that's what's going to happen. A lot of fans are done with the guy, want to push him out. I do think, especially if he has a better stretch of games here and Pete Carroll remains the head coach, which I also see happening, especially now given the fact that they are shipping players out. I do think we're going to year 2 with Geno. We're going to have to hope that works out there. So the Raiders receive. The game has started, everybody. Looks foggy out there in Denver. Geno taking the stage. Geno did not write back, though. Ooh, most interceptions, Tua and Geno. They're doing our guy dirty already. But I don't blame them, honestly. All right, here we go. Geno under center. Beck in the lineup. And a handoff to Genty and nowhere to go up the middle instantly. You had an edge defender in the backfield. Bad block in there. Okay, maybe it's going to be airing it out. I think we need better wide receivers. I think we need better O-line. I think O-line's more important than wide receiver at this point, especially if you're going to have Genty. I hope we use the first, second, third round pick all on O-line. I think we'll use a pick on safety, though. Another pick on corner, maybe. And receiver. I think we're going to draft a receiver high next year as well. 2nd and 10. Bowers in motion. Dropping back, and Geno a quick throw and a catch to Dante Thornton, who's playing and in the lineup. And our good friend earlier who talked about the parlay with Thornton. Okay, maybe you're on to something. 6-yard catch here. Appreciate you, Cuban Raider. Let's hope he gets a Tyler Lockett touchdown. By the way, 3rd and 6. Dropping back, Geno steps up and delivers to Tyler Lockett, who gets the first down on a little crossing pattern here. Okay, more of an in route, but it looked great. Geno stepping up, buying some more time. You got Mostert, the running back, on 3rd down. That was more of a little drag route. Okay. And hey, Raiders actually getting a first down on the first drive of the game. This is not a usual occurrence, especially against a good Denver Broncos defense that's 7-2 right now. Handoff to Genty. Muscles for only a couple yards, but hey, extra effort even though there's nowhere to go. 2nd and long now, obviously. Here we go. So we have some faith. I like watching this poll in the chat where it's like 75%, Raiders are winning this. And then slowly, once the game starts going, Raiders fans start changing their vote and going for the other team. We're going to get our ass whooped. All right, 2nd and 5 right now. Midfield, though. I like that. Play action, and Geno is going to run it himself. Slides, gets the first down, and that's something that I feel like we haven't seen from Geno Smith that much. Him running with the football. We've seen it a little bit here and there, but the dude could do it. We thought that was going to be kind of part of the game. That hasn't really happened in a while, you know? All right, all right. 35 years old, now in Broncos territory. First down. Handoff to Genty. 3 yards. They're staying with the run game. Already 3 attempts on this drive. That's good. Usually they dip out of it, and it's kind of like, dude, come on. This is crazy. I wonder, like, I wonder what the like how many people are watching the game on Amazon, because Monday Night Football, they didn't have it on YouTube TV. That was a disaster. They lost like 20% of their viewers because of that. All right, so a timeout here, 2nd and 7, miscommunication. Gino yelling. Not yelling, just getting a little serious, a little confusion here. So what do you guys think, man? Kyler Murray, let him join the Raiders. What do you think about that? Now that that dude looks to be on the block. Is it time for the Kyler Murray show? We got Chargers fans. Are they going to do it? 2nd and 7. You got Tyler Lockett in motion. Gino to throw. There's a flag. Looks like a false start. Another 3rd round pick for another quarterback. Pete Carroll confused on the sideline. What do they say? False start on Michael Mayer. They're playing some rap music. It's like Freak. They're playing Freak a Leak at Allegiant Stadium. This is at Allegiant Stadium, yeah? Yeah, it is. Freak a Leak. All right, 2nd and 12 now after the false start penalty on Michael Mayer. That makes things a little worse. Still could get into field goal range, though, if you get it close to the first down. Lockett in motion. Gino to throw. Quick delivery to Lockett, who's got some space. Gonna make it a 3rd and 2, baby. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad, baby. I'm just kidding. What if I just start talking like that? All right, all right, all right. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, get pumped up. Ball at the 37. And Gino dropping back, 5-man rush, has some time, going to scramble now, but then couldn't make a decision in time and sacked, stepped up, bought himself a little bit of time, but then the indecision led to a sack. And that sucks because it kind of puts the Raiders out of field goal range. Oh, once the time, you know, he literally just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football when you take a look at it. They started coming through in the middle, but he was waiting for Mayer, waiting for Bowers. 4th and 8, and now they're punting at their own 42 on 4th and 8. That is some tank activity, bro. And I think you're right. I think on a 3rd and 2, you run it. So they got a good punt at the 1-yard line, but I think you run it on 3rd and 2 and then go for it on 4th and inches. I think that's what they should have done. Or at least like a, play action on 3rd and 2. Instead, they go to the shotgun and just throw. I mean, that's kind of weird. Not going to lie. Yeah, especially now that they don't have, I mean, they objectively have worse receivers now, given the fact that Jacoby Myers is gone. So you have worse receivers, and that's what you decide to do? Yo, but at least we got a good punter, baby. We're the best punters ever, baby. We're the goat punters. We're the goat at punting. Ain't nobody punts like us. Ain't nobody punts like us. Oh shit, oh shit. I almost tripped a little bit. My bad. Wait, so what happened to Daniel Carlson? People are acting like something bad happened to him. Ain't nobody punt like me. Dude, I am craving a Subway sandwich with all these Subway ads. AB's being extradited from Dubai back to the US for attempted murder charge. Are you serious? Whoa. Okay, that's kind of crazy, man. All right, game is back on. Broncos country, let's ride. Let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride. Let's go defense. You pinned him at the 1. The whole point is you wanted to just force some shit, force a freaking, you know, safety, sack. We'll see what happens right here. All right, so at the 2-yard line, Bo Nix under center. And a handoff. And a 6-yard gain. J.K. Dobbins. Wow, so we suck ass. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, that does suck. You have him pinned at the 2, and then you give up 6 yards. Let's just demand a contract from everybody on the Broncos O-line. Offer them hella money. Say, hey, force out a trade, bro. We'll pay you way more. No state taxes. Weird ass ref. Yeah, drop the coffee emojis. Wake up, freaking Raiders defense and Raiders offense. All right, so 2nd and 4 now. I think I need to shave more. A pitch. Dobbins. 2-yard gain. 3rd and 2. So, hey, it could be positive here. 3rd and 2. This could be exactly what we were hoping for. 3rd and 2, baby. Get freaking pumped up. Here we go. Could you get some good field position and get a fucking stop right now, Raider Nation, on 3rd and 2. Ball at the 10-yard line. A handoff up the middle, and he is stuffed. He is stuffed. He is stuffed. I cannot believe it. The Raiders. Oh, wrong one. The Raiders get a stop. Max Crosby up the middle. And I did not see that happening there, but great pursuit by Crosby. Shedding the tight end there, making a play, and now they're forcing a punt on 4th and 1. So it worked out. All right. And ball's going to be out near midfield. Let's see what else we got. See, my ring camera was activated, so I was making sure nobody's trying to break into my place. All right, offense is on the field. Who's winning this game? I still believe Raiders could do an upset. My mind is telling me that the Raiders are losing, but my body is telling me that the Raiders are winning. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Gino, our favorite quarterback, at the 41-yard line of the Broncos, actually, and a pitch to Genty. That goes nowhere. That goes nowhere. You fucking kidding. Vance Joseph, man. Vance Joseph was the head coach of the Broncos, then got tossed to the side. Now he's coming as a D coordinator. So he literally got a demotion. Pay cut, but still came back. He's kind of like a side dude. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 41-ish yard line. Gino to throw, and a batted pass at the line of scrimmage, and we saw that happen last week. Why does that keep happening with the Raiders? Batted pass at the line of scrimmage, leading to an incompletion. All right, I'm gonna order some food. I don't care what you say. What's the healthiest food I can eat right now? Third and 10. Geno Smith. And dumps it off to Mostert and getting a first down miraculously on a halfback swing pass. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Did that seriously go down like that? Wow. Very surprised to see that happen there. Mostert. All right, here we go, man. 1st and 10 at the 30. Looks like we might score. And a reverse to Trey Tucker. And Trey Tucker able to get some positive yards, about 7 to 8 yards. What's better than that? Dude, is it weird that I needed to kind of take my pants off? Like, I'm not saying take my pants off, but switch to shorts or something. All right, here we go. Sean Payton looking a little frustrated now. Chip Kelly looking a little optimistic. Here we go, Gino. To throw a quick throw and a completion to the backup tight end, Michael Mayer. Let's go, Gino. Come on, Raider Nation. You wrote me off. Because I threw all them picks. Now I'm writing back, though. Raider Nation. Okay, here we go. First and 10. Geno Smith's 5 of 6. And he's under center at the Broncos 12-yard line with a fresh set of downs, and he pitches it to Ashton Genty, who has a little lane and gets about 5 yards. Probably the best run of the day. Chip was looking spooked last week for sure. Drop some more emojis, man. Hey, exactly. I am too sober. Let's get the party started in the freaking chat. And 1 second. Let me look at some shit real quick. 100% right. 2nd and 4. Play action. Gino gets the ball to Michael Mayer, who is going to get a minimal gain of only about a yard. Let's see what's up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 3rd and 2. Geno Smith lining up here. And a handoff to Genty, who gets a touchdown, baby. We did not think it was going to happen. But the Raiders have actually gotten the first touchdown of the day, everybody. I'm feeling positive now. I am feeling positive now. That is what I am talking about. That is what I am talking about, man. Right on, right on. Genty and all the fantasy football owners of Ashton Genty are quite happy now. I mean, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So, some people, though, they needed their anytime touchdowns with different receivers. I don't know if that's going to happen. Yes, and at least it's not a shutout, but the offense looks significantly better with the threat of Brock Bowers, able to distract some fools. And there you have it. And you know what? I think it's time to get wild and wild and wild right now. I think it's time to get wild and wild and wild right now. It's time to get wild and wild and wild right now. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. People are like, oh my God, no. Don't worry, guys. I'm healthy right now. I had a ginger shot earlier, so everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be fine. Keep dropping the emojis on the screen. I don't want to see shit. Bring in some, dude, if I'm bringing in some strippers, we're definitely going to need some more members to fund that. People are talking about gingers. Okay. I am no, there's nothing bad happening in the bathroom. Toilet cam. I do have a back. I've always wanted to bring a mariachi band on this. That's true. I've always wanted to do that. Dude, do not drop dookie emojis. What the hell is that? Hey, but I made people said I'm too sober. I made this super chat goal. I'm being more modest. I haven't been streaming that often. This isn't 2023 anymore. $50, we're taking it. Once we reach $50 collectively, and Chandler Jones, baby, shout out to Chandler Jones. Once we meet $50 collectively, we're going off. We're going for it. Backdrop poll. Dude, whatever's going to get me to work out more, if it's a backdrop poll, I'll get a backdrop poll. I mean, I think hanging and all that could help out. I'll go for it. Boxing, a lot of twisting. I heard that's not good for your back, so I don't know if twisting is going to be good for working out. Favorite workout. So I always ask people in the chat, where do you live? Favorite food? Favorite exercise? Let's be healthy. Even though I'm encouraging super chats in order to drink alcohol, let's be healthy. And give me your favorite workout, your favorite exercise to do. I'm going to go ahead and steal the most popular male exercise so none of you can say it. Incline bench press. Incline bench press is my favorite. So now nobody else can say that in the chat. Drop it in the chat, your favorite. Honestly, I already stole incline. We got somebody else saying bench press. Incline bench press is the one I'm taking. So we need other ones. Yard work. There's a guy, Mr. Hot Guy, is trying to say, oh, sex. I'm laying pipe so much, it's my workout. Okay, so Raiders get a good stop on special teams. Game is back on. Broncos offense is about to take the field. Rowing machine. Power squat thrust. I don't even know if that's a thing. Power squat thrust. I think you mean the like a hip thrust. And shout out to John Raiders Snake trying to help us get the party started. Appreciate you. Let's get this party started. Hell freaking yeah. All right. Bo Nix dropping back to throw. Quick completion to the outside to Sutton. Gets about a 5 to 6 yard gain. Dumbbell shoulder as well. Why the fuck did that go off? Dumbbell shoulder. There we go. Sorry about that. Dumbbell shoulder. Cardio, hip thrusts. Romian deadlifts. Okay, up, downs. All right, 2nd and 4. Bo Nix scrambling and then getting sacked by Butler. There we freaking go. Adam Butler, who notoriously had his press conference after the Christian Wilkins fiasco saying, if you need help, get help. Rumors circulated that maybe Christian Wilkins tried to smooch Adam Butler, and now Adam Butler stayed resilient throughout the drama and is making sacks on Thursday Night Football. You love to see it. So 3rd and long now. We'll see what happens here. 3rd and 13. Dropping back Bro Nix to throw. Sidearms it. And off the hands of the receiver, incomplete. Tight end Ingram. I had drafted the tight end Evan Ingram in fantasy football. That was a big mistake by me. But hey, this is a victory for the Raiders because they get a stop. They get a stop. Did not expect 2 stops in a row by the defense. And maybe this defense has not been the problem. It's just this offense has not been clicking at all ever since Brock Bowers has been out. I mean, it's pretty much ever since Brock Bowers has been out. Oh, man, I shouldn't have brought up Christian Wilkins. I should have brought up Christian Wilkins. Hey, well, thanks to John Raider Snake. We're halfway to the goal, guys. Alex Bachman with the kick return getting to the 47-yard line, but there's a flag. We are going to be ripping what is left from this. Got this the day before Halloween. Wasn't a good idea at all. Robert Acosta, let's go Raider Nation. I'm going to put that one up in a second since John Raiders was on, but shout out to Robert Acosta trying to get the party started as well. And now we are freaking 20 away from the first shot. And we are not even done with the second quarter. So we still got a whole second half of game. Any given Thursday. And hey, we got the lead. And we don't get the ball at the halftime, though, because we started with the ball. So that's the only downside. And if you want to get involved in live streaming, the number one tool, the number one product to help anybody trying to be game streaming or do a little football stream is freaking VIX. Get some VIX. Oh man, that's gonna clear you up. VIX all day. That's how you feel fresh for the whole. Even when you're not sick, just get some VIX. Oh man, it's the number one way to stay live, to go live. Oh yeah, shout out to VIX. So we got some people giving their favorite workouts, conventional deadlift. I can't do that because I got back problems. I can't. I wish when I was in high school, I used to do them. Oh man. Christian Wilkins, talking about that. Throat spray. Shout out to Mike in LA saying, how you doing? Whoa. I shouldn't have brought up VIX. Whoa. Y'all are getting buck wild. I shouldn't have brought up VIX. You're getting buck wild. All right, so still on commercial break. Yeah, this is my version of exactly. This is my version of smelling salts. My version. Wait, the Carr brothers did smelling salts? Did they do that on their podcast? Did they? That is crazy. I haven't seen that. I would definitely. Oh shit! Right when we're coming back from commercial break. Right when we're coming back. So, by the way, first, shout out to Robert Acosta, man, helping us contribute to getting the party started, and Mr. Wombat going to the next level with John Rader Snake carrying us the entire way. But first and 10, hand off to Genty in a big run to start a first down on this drive. Perfect timing. They're showing Jackson Powers Johnson, the blocking. Raiders got the ball, could go up 2 scores here. And we're doing a freaking shot. Thanks to Mr. Wombat and company. Let's freaking go. I think we might win today. Ooh, that was a little too big. Okay, it's a little too big. I'm going to go smaller on the next one. Screen pass. Genty. And getting to the 6-yard line. All right, I'm going to need some kind of chaser, though. Okay, I'm not going to take the whole thing at once. I'm going to sip on it. I cannot just actually, like, do this. Dude, this is actual. This is like an actual drink. I need a lime or something. If my co-producer could grab me a lime or even an orange to help. Okay, so 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 pitch. Genty is getting up there in a huge run. There's a flag on the play.
You're being a pussy.
Genty just had a 20-yard run, but is there a flag on the play? I'm not taking all ones. Okay, I'm going to sip some. Fuck. Holding so that big run's coming back. Genty with the toss is able to find a great lane and a holding on Jack Besh. Pete Carroll's livid. Yeah, my chat actually, dude, the people in the chat, the people who hang out on the stream, the Raiders fans, they actually don't want anything bad to happen to me. So they're totally cool. I say co-producer instead of Audrey. I don't know why I do that. Yeah, orange, a lemon, or lime, something. Oh, wow. So that was a really big run taken away. That sucks. Wow, Jack Besh. His asset was supposed to be that he could block. You didn't get a lime and the lime or the orange? We have orange. We at least have a lime. All right, we're going to the commercial break, 2nd and 12 when they come back from commercial break. But hey, if you've ever partied in high school or college, this is the classic high school and college chaser, bro. Milk. But I'm healthy, so this is almond milk. Almond milk. So, Caesar, there's no replay on the freaking penalty? Are you serious? I thought I saw them replay it. They replayed their reactions to it. But did they really do no replay of the actual hold? I was a little distracted, obviously. Dude, you guys have never heard of the milk? Oh, chasing whiskey with Surge? Oh my God. Hey, dude, if I didn't have anything, I would do electrolyte. If there's an electrolyte nearby. What, you guys want to boo me? All right, boo me. No one's ever heard of the milk? Dude, I go ahead and boo. I am trying to last. It's all about the lasting longer. You know what I mean? You don't want to go all in on one thing. It's all about lasting. Oh, thanks.
Do the shot.
Okay, now I have to do that.
Don't rob people.
Okay, Audrey's now yelling at me to do this shot. So here we go. I got at least half. Here we go. I made it. I made it. We made it. Appreciate you guys. That took a lot out of me. Believe that's 100%. Just in case. Holy moly. You know we're going legitimate because it is repo. If it was Blanco, you'd actually be able to lie about it. I mean, but it's repo. This is a little too real. But hey, perfect time during commercial break. Why not hang out with the chat and just have a couple drinks and watch some motherfucking football? What's wrong with that? All right, so let's get it going, dude. Game's coming back on. Hey, if any of those companies want to hit me up, I do. Look, whatever keeps the lights on to keep making football videos, man. Oh, and so I'm gonna need a drink for the win we're about to get. Shout out to Will. I gotta have that carry over for the next one. 2nd and 12. Gino dropping back to throw, and Gino delivers a low pass to Brock Bowers, leading to an incompletion. Not good. So we'll roll that over. Oh, all right, so yeah, I feel like Gino has time to throw, but he ends up not being able to find somebody. And this time he had Bowers, he just threw it short. All right, 3rd and 12 now in our own territory. Dropping back Gino, pressure, and he is instantly sacked. At least he didn't give up a turnover, but ooh, Jackson Powers Johnson grabbing on the leg there. That's not good. Appreciate you, Will, getting us going here. Benito against DJ Glaze. I'm sorry. Benito's going to destroy DJ Glaze one-on-one all day. You're talking about one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. Up and coming young guy. Whew, that's going to be rough. Oh no, and Jackson Powers Johnson is on the ground, so I think he got hurt on that play. Shit. Or was that Forsyth? No, it's JPJ, dude. Oh, he twisted his ankle. So either, hopefully he didn't tear any kind of ligament or muscle there, but he twisted his ankle like that. He rolled up on it, Jackson Powers Johnson. So he's definitely going to be out. I mean, good thing the Raiders still have Alex Kappa, so I think they'll drop off a little bit because I think JPJ is better, but I don't think it's broken. That did not look broken to me. Because breaking in, I would feel like there would have to be a crack. Somebody would have to fall on it. I felt like he twisted. Worst case scenario, dislocate or tearing one of the little muscles there. What kind of, okay, so we talk about health, man. People told me their favorite workouts, a lot of bench press in there, a lot of deadlift. What food should we eat? What food should we eat today? Like, what should I eat? Should I go completely off the rails, unhealthy with pizza, Chinese food, KFC, fried chicken? Or should I stay healthy, maybe get some Asian food, maybe get a Chipotle bowl, something like that? Indian dish? Or Mediterranean, Japanese rice bowl or something like that. What kind of food? Tacos and burrito? I mean, if you only have a few tacos, it's not that bad. Then it's not unhealthy. You know, if you have 12 tacos from Taco Bell, yeah, it's unhealthy. But if you have like 4, 2 asada, 2 pollo, maybe some carnitas, like that's not that bad. That's not super unhealthy. And there's another thing, caloric deficit. So what have I eaten today? I had 1 donut today, and then I had 1 shot of booze. So I have not been eating healthy today, but I am probably at a caloric deficit. 70 calories for the booze. Donut, let's just say it was 200 calories, maybe 300. I've only had like 370 calories today, so I got a lot of wiggle room here. Taco bowl, coconut cake. If I only had coconut cake, I could technically do that. Mac and cheese, depending on how much I have, I can go over. Let me see we're on commercial break right now, so we're talking food. Whenever we're on commercial break, we talk food and exercise. That's like the most relatable topics. Chips and cheesecake. Oh, JPJ is limping. Hold up. Let's see what's going on. JPJ is limping and going. Jackson Powers Johnson limping and going to the locker room right now. That's not good, man. I don't like to see that. The dude, fought against adversity. The coaches weren't totally sold on him, and he just kept balling out, and they had to make him a starter. You love to see that. All right, punt. Wow, sloppy's snap on the punt. And now we're at the 31-yard line. Okay, Crosby taking the field. Defense on the field. Can they get their third stop? By the way, shout out to Mr. Wombat helping us get to that goal. Also, shout out to John Raider Snake helping us get to that last goal. And I don't know why this is 100. We wanted to. Oh, JPJ taking the cart right now. Nah, that is not good. Okay, I think I need to make it a little harder though, like, because I'm kind of wasted already, honestly. All right, here we go. Play action, Bo Nix. Low pass to Harvey. They're going to say a flag. Snowden on the field right now. That's kind of interesting. No Tyree Wilson, Malcolm Kuntz. A lot of trash talk happening right now. Ooh, holding on the Broncos. So it's going to set up a 1st and 20. Mercedes Lewis, the 40-year-old tight end. I'm not going to lie. I love that. I love that. Yo, I might need a hair transplant, dude. I got some little, I don't know if it's because the lights are bright here. I got some freaking gaps here whenever I'm looking at shit. Might be because the lights are bright. At least that's what I'm telling myself. All right, Crosby getting ready to go. 1st and 20, 14 to go. And a handoff here. Minimal gain for RJ Harvey. Oh, so we have some more exercising routines from the chat. And it turns out it's a lot of whacking it. People are also eating hibachi bowls with chicken and steak. That's probably the most healthy thing to get right now. Pizza? Ooh, motor pizza in the oven. That's pretty good, dude. Greasy will help soak up the alcohol. I mean, I only had one shot. I definitely want nachos. I don't care. I'll take nachos and tacos. I mean, it's really hard to beat that. 2nd and 16. And almost an interception and overthrown pass by Bo Nix. Caillou Blue Kelly in his hands. 2nd and 16 becomes 3rd and 16. And now the Raiders can get their third stop, baby. Let's freaking go. Let's go. 3rd down, 3rd and 16. Dropping back, Bo Nix to throw, has time and throws it on a comeback route. Almost a 1st down. It's going to be now 4th and 3, 4th and 4. Raiders got the stop for now, but I think they're going for it because they're desperate. Are you serious? They're going for it. They are going for it right now. They are going for it on 4th down. Allegiant Stadium needs to get loud. 4th and 3. Raiders aren't ready. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. 4th and 3. Raiders do a sub. Play clock resets. What the fuck, dude? Tyree Wilson takes too long to get off the field. Pete Carroll's yelling at him. 4th and 3. And are they trying to draw him offside? 12 seconds to go on the play clock. And are they going to do the faker? Ooh, no. All right, no. All right, so it was a faker. It was a faker the whole time. All right. So that wasn't shit. But the Raiders get a stop, though, nonetheless, though. The Raiders nonetheless get a stop. The Raiders get a stop. All right, so people say the best exercise is gooning it. Unfortunately, oh my god, come on, guys, we gotta be a role model, community here, and make Raiders fans look good. Yeah, man, we got to make Raiders fans look good. We can't be talking about gooning it and all this stuff on this thing. So 4th and 8, here we go. 35-yard line. Chilean food. Eat some seaweed, dude. If I'm gonna eat some seaweed, I'm gonna become anorexic, bro. That shit does like no calories and doesn't do shit. See, whenever I eat seaweed, it just makes me more hungry. It makes me more hungry. All right, so the punt's going to be out at the 30. Bad punt by Denver. There's so many Broncos fans. There's so many Broncos fans that they're pissed about the punt. In the crowd, you can hear it. So I messed up that thing. All right, commercial break right now, but they're about to go right back at it because they have like the players still on the screen. All right, so seaweed, Chilean food, Chilean rice, protein. So we got some health bros in the chat. Protein. Carne asada, steak and eggs. Yeah, but then I gotta go get a steak and then I gotta go cook it. I can't freaking leave the stream and then go cook. Taco Bell. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Raiders offense on the field on 1st and 10. Here we go. And a handoff. 30. This is in Mile High? No, I think this is at Allegiant, right? Is this in Mile High? Oh, wow. It is a Mile High. Right? Yeah. Wow. So I've been so wrong. My bad. Woo! He's out of it. 30-yard line. Play action. Gino. He's trying to set up the screen and nothing there. They read it quick. 3rd and 9 now. Holy cow. Dude, Raising Cane's is not that good, bro. I was just talking to my friend Ryan about this the other day, dude. Raising Cane's, I mean, I think it's overrated compared to Popeyes, KFC, even El Pollo Loco. I would take El Pollo Loco over Raising Cane's. 3rd and 9, and we'll get to the chat here by Zedney M. Shout out to Zedney. But 3rd and 9 right now. Dropping back, Gino stepping up to throw and throws it and gets a big completion to Brock Bowers for the 1st down. Woo! Watching stream while wife studying for her state test. Wish good luck to her. She's nervous for her test just as I am watching every Raiders game. Woo! Best super chat so far based on the freaking content there, bro. Shout out to Zedney. I mean, that is a lot. Sorry, babe. Sorry, babe. Might need an Airbnb. It's Thursday night football, baby. 1st and 10, a quick throw, incomplete. Trying to set up the screen to Genty. Low throw by Gino there. Going to be 2nd and 10. Sorry, babe. Sorry, babe. So funny. That's hilarious. Good chat content. A good story. A good story that a lot of us lads in the chat could relate to. So people are talking about El Pollo Loco. In-N-Out is amazing. Still a good deal. People are offended by my take on Raising Cane's. Yeah. No more drinking for me. I did get buzzed off that one shot. I mean, I will not lie at all about that. 2nd and 10. Quick screen to Trey Tucker. 3-yard gain. Support local business. A plea to support local businesses. I mean, hey, I like local restaurants compared to the chains. I feel like they usually just give you a better deal. Unless it's fast food. I mean, obviously fast food is going to be a good deal. But nowadays, fast food's expensive. Nations, I miss Nations in the Bay Area. Nations hamburger is great. 3rd and 7 at the 36-yard line. Geno Smith snapping the ball. High throw to Trey Tucker, and it's incomplete, a flag. Hopefully they luckily get a PI call, but to me, that was a high throw to Trey Tucker. PI on the Broncos, and they're giving it to the Raiders. Raising Cane's is not, dude, it is not special. Raising Cane's is not special, and like, honestly, I think a rotisserie chicken at the grocery store is better. I mean, I'm a sucker for mashed potatoes, but we already have KFC. We already have Pollo Loco. We already have these spots. 3rd and 2. Ball at the, so the PI helps the Raiders out. The flag. Now 3rd and 2. A sneak by Geno that goes nowhere. Yikes. Might have even lost yards. Burgerville is one of the most elite fast food places I've ever seen. Not gonna lie. Wow, so really bad blocking for the Raiders, bad on the QB sneak. You know, I don't think I've ever been to Texas. I think I've been to Texas Roadhouse like once or twice. Isn't that a big chain? You know what? I went in Texas recently. That's the one where they have the steaks out in the front. 4th and 2, and the Raiders are going for it. Ball under center and play action. Geno on 4th and 2 delivers and gets a completion to Trey Tucker, but there is a flag. How can they call a flag on a 4th and 2 touchdown? Is this seriously called back? Geno can't believe it. Geno can't believe it. They are saying offensive PI on Thornton on that play. Bro. No way. He does do it. I mean, he does do it. I mean, that happens a lot though, and you see a lot of people always do that. Pick play, OPI to bring somebody open. And it's kind of one of those things where it happens on every play, like holding, you know, when you got somebody wide open. But they unfortunately just called it back. So 4th and 12, Raiders are going to punt. Gonna punt now. I mean, he did do it. He did do OPI. I'm not going to sit here and say he didn't do OPI. Okay, hey, a good punt again. They're going to be down at the 1. Broncos are struggling still, man. Didn't expect this. Did not expect this at all. Broncos, let's ride. Shout out to the Broncos fans. Let's ride. And because Broncos fans are so ghetto, that's what we got now, the Bronco fans. So they got some advertisements for some new TV shows. I'm not down. Most shows suck, dude. Most TV shows, all they do is they have like a murder or like something that happened in the beginning of the show. And then they're like, all right, it's going to take 8 episodes and we'll tell you finally what happened at the very end of these 8 episodes. And we're going to give you some clues here and there in the body of the TV show. But in the beginning of the show, we're going to show something that happened. Murder, somebody got R'd, who knows, usually a murder. And then they're like, oh, we're going to wait. And like, oh, maybe it's this guy. Maybe it's this chick. Maybe this person did it. And then boom, final episode, they finally tell you. So next time I see one of those shows where they don't tell you what happened until the very end, I'm going to watch the first episode and I'm going to watch the last episode. And I'm not going to watch any of the in between. I'm not going to do it. So Broncos football, we'll see what happens. Great punt. Another great punt, baby. Punt nation. They were talking about smelling salts. So do they do it? I'll put some more Vicks on. Pass up on 2 field goals. We haven't even been in field goal range. Last time it was like the 45. I still believe in Daniel Carlson. Some more milk, baby. Cheers to milk. All right, ball at the 1 yard line. Game is back on. Let's see what's going on. First and 10. Play action. Bo Nix has an open running back for a 7-yard gain. First and 10 of the 1. So Broncos get out of it every time. I think Raiders are going to draft all O-line and receiver next year. Keep the linebackers. Maybe get another edge or corner. 2nd and 3 right now, and a quick bubble screen that goes nowhere thanks to Eric Stokes. While he's blocked, makes a tackle with his arm. 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 1 now. 3rd and 1. A big 3rd down. Here we go, man. It's going to get buck wild here, man. 3rd and 1. Can they keep them back? Here we go. And dropping back to throw, Bo Nix. Pressure is going to scramble and throw on the run and finds an incomplete pass. Would have been an open tight end, Ingram, but he was not able to hold on, and the Raiders get a stop. That's what I like to see. 3 stops total. Raiders have not given up any points. And I think they got to go up 2 scores because the Broncos get the ball at the top of the 3rd quarter. So the Raiders got to take advantage of that. I don't feel like there's any holding there. If anything, they should have gotten him down before then. They let him scramble too easily. Oh, all of the AFC wants the Broncos to lose because they're not threatened by the Raiders. And more losses to the Broncos helps out in wild card for a lot of these teams. And this punt is also bad. Out near midfield, maybe even the Broncos territory. Broncos fans are booing like crazy. Dude, this Broncos fan at 740 looks like he's about to have a mental breakdown because of the punting. Ooh, and a player out of bounds on the kicking team. Wow, these Broncos fans are heated. All right, so 7:40 left in the 2nd quarter. So you get paid millions of dollars. You got to figure the win the fuck out. I do not want to hear no kicker or punter ever complain about the win. What else are they doing most of the time? I am sorry. People like the Broncos fan flannel. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Raiders in Denver territory. At the 43 and play action, Geno looks, has Trey Tucker open, delivers it a little late, but a 5-yard gain nonetheless. They do not like the punter at all. Wait, are they saying it's incomplete? Oh, Trey Tucker stepped out, then tried to complete the pass. Wow. That's jacked up. Gino getting things situated here. Oh my God. Let me have some of that soda then. No, I'm just kidding. So resetting the play clock. Oh, wow. 2nd and 10. So they declined the penalty and now just ruled it incomplete. That's kind of weird. Oh, and a reverse to Bowers that loses 3 yards. That was a horrible decision there. Loss of 5. What'd you get? Oh, okay. So I'm fixing to get some nachos, tacos. Okay. Nachos and tacos. Dude, that was that much money? How was that much money? 18 plus that? Whoa, wow. Man, they charge you a shitload of money these days to get food. 3rd and 14. Dropping back. Gino delivers to Michael Mayer on 3rd and 14, but it's going to be short. It's going to be short. Fourth and 5. Fourth and 5, the win. You don't want to do a 55-yard field goal because of the win right now. They're holding off. 4th and 5, they're going for it. Maybe they're trying to draw him off. I don't think they're really going for it. Oh, they are. And the pressure's coming and Gino gets sacked and it's a turnover on downs. No. Are you kidding me, bro? 4th and 5 and you take too long to figure it out. Raheem Mostert's upset with and Gino. They're all arguing now. This is just a shit show, dude. Nobody picks him up. Mostert doesn't pick him up. Oh, Mostert messed up, bro. Mostert messed up. That's what's going on. Oh, and Gino and Mostert getting a little heated at each other. Okay, I mean, hey, I just call it how I see it. A little bit of drama happening there. And people say, oh, Willie, you just love the sports drama. Hey, there's something going on there. Wow. So it was 4th and 5 or 4th and 8? Fourth and 5 or 4th and 8? What was it? Chip Kelly trying to be too cute. I don't blame Gino on that though. Gino got instantly sacked. So like there's really nothing Gino could have done there. So we can't blame Gino. Dude, he's one of the best QBs in the NFL still. He's still one of the best QBs in the NFL, Gino. We can't be blaming him. I just heard my wife laugh at me. But no, that was not his fault, though. He literally snapped and instantly got sacked. I don't know what he was supposed to do. But, I mean, he's been disappointing. I mean, that's true. Gino's the GOAT still, baby. I mean, I still believe in him, but I think he has disappointed. Yeah, Chip Kelly's been disappointing, if anything. He's the best at INT. Mostert. Ooh, Gino and me Mostert still yelling. Wow, and Kenny Pickett tries to calm him down. Oh, Mostert and Gino drama. Oh my God. Well, they made up. They made up. They made up. 0 first downs allowed on first 4 drives of the game. Wow. So Raiders defense has been elite. Handoff right now to RJ Harvey. And right when that happens, right when they say that, the Broncos get their first down of the game with a run to RJ Harvey. Of course, right when they mention that stat, that's what happens. And shout out to Joshua Hughes. Here we go. Appreciate you, man. If a QB sneak on 3rd and 2 was a person. Oh, that has been disappointing. The Geno Smith QB sneaks, I thought it'd be easier for him. I think it's the O-line, though. I'm blaming the O-line. I'm trying to freaking have his back there, but I've been disappointed on the sneaks there. 1st and 10. Handoff. 2-yard gain. Mostert seems like he's not upset with Geno anymore. Holding on the Broncos after that run on the tight end. So that's now going to be 2nd and long. Bonito's shaking up too on the defensive side of the football for the Broncos. First and 20, actually. They had a first down on that first run, so it's going to be 1st and 20. 5 minutes to go. Broncos get the ball at the top of the 3rd quarter. And dropping back, 4-man rush, no pressure. Scramble by Bo Nix, dumps it off to Harvey, who gets whacked by Jamal Adams, baby. 2nd and long still. I do like the old school Broncos uniforms too. I do think it looks better. So 2nd and 18. Good situation for the Raiders still, man. All right, 4 minutes to go. Ball at the 48-yard line. Drop the emojis. They appear on the screen. Bo Nix is going to run it on 2nd and 18. Throws on the run, actually, and now has a wide open Bryant inside the Raiders 5. And it's looking like the Broncos are finally going to get some points in this game. That scramble allowed the coverage to kind of get a little concerned about Bo Nix running the football and left the guy wide open. Looked like it was it McCollum, the safety? No, it was Polamalu who got suckered into chasing Bo Nix. Crosby lost contain, trying to rush the passer. I mean, I think the defense just did a bad job overall. Every level, man, every level. Didn't do well there. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line, and now a quick bubble screen. But going to be a tackle for a loss. So 2nd and 6 at the goal line. 2nd and goal is 6 yards to go. 3 minutes and 16. So Raiders could still get a 2-minute drive after this. Second and goal here. Dropping back to throw. Bo Nix throws and delivers a strike to the end zone. Coverage by Eric Stokes. And the Broncos finally get on the board. I mean, we saw it coming after the big play, on third down, the scramble. But hey, 4 stops by the defense. I mean, what were you expecting them to like do this the whole game? What more can they do, you know? What more can they do? All right, let's see what's up here. We'll see if the Gino in the pep talks they've been having, the little anger, if that helps out. Two minutes and 40 seconds, though. Perfect time to make this still a 1-possession game. Even if you get a field goal, puts added pressure on the Broncos coming out in the top of the third quarter. Let's ride. Let's ride. Geno Smith for MVP? I think so. I think it has to happen. 100%. Hey, kitty. The cat's here. All right, come on, man. You better bring some good luck. You're trembling. Bring some good luck, kitty. We'll see what happens here. All right, so here we go, man. Raiders football. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. First and 10 for Geno Smith here. Ball at the 35-yard line. Dropping back, Geno stepping up and nowhere to go and loses a yard. I think that's technically a sack. Not good. Malcolm Roach, the former New Orleans Saint, getting the sack at D tackle. I think my cat left because I'm too intense right now. All right, 2nd and 10. It's cats over donkeys. Okay. I'm not going to hate on the donkey animal. Yeah, I think they should have ran it on first down too. It's 2 minutes and 40. You got 3 timeouts. You still have the 2-minute warning. You don't want to give Denver too much time to score too. They should have run it on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. And now they're going to run it on 2nd and 10. 3 yards maybe? This sucks. Hey. Appreciate you, Hughes. We are 35 away from ripping another shot, and I think we're going to need one at halftime based on how lackluster this offense has been in the second quarter. Got 2 cats. My Raiders color cat is not here. The black cat. 3rd and 6. Geno, could he get a first down on 3rd and 6? Could scramble here too. Dropping back a 5-man rush pressure. He just collapses. Pressure on the left side. Geno kind of choked, got worried, ran up front. Instantly pressured. The Broncos fans are happy. So left guard gets owned. See, that is why we wanted freaking who is that left guard? We have a left guard in for Dylan Parham. So Dylan Parham's out too. Oh, I got a phone call. I think it might be DoorDash. Hello? Hi. Or it's 5139, and if you go in, that's the area code. All right. Got that taken care of. Yeah, Gino, man, another drive that appears to be stalled. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, though, I do think we're gonna get Geno Smith again for next year. I mean, I think that's what's gonna happen. I know people don't want that to happen, but I think that's what's the plan. The plan is. Bijan Robinson. So let me know your fantasy football teams, man. Who do you guys got? Who you hoping makes a big impact this week? I got some allergies. O-line struggling. Denver gets the ball in the second half. Commercial break. Let's bust down some music. Let's use it. Here we go, man. 2nd and 10. Quick throw. 7-yard gain here. 3rd and 3. Hurry up offense for Denver. Dropping back. Denver looks and delivers, and a completed pass to Bryant. I thought the Raiders were going to get a stop there, though. They're claiming push off, and there's a flag now. This could be great. Pass interference on the offense, so the Raiders get a stop. So who would have thought Raiders get a stop? Third and 14. Raiders can do a drive if they get a stop here, man. Have an offensive driver themselves. Bo Nix steps up, throws on the run, delivers a strike to Sutton. Great play by the Broncos for a first down. Bo Nix always gets the DBs to choke when he starts scrambling. False start on Denver on that play. Still a first down, though. What? So how are you calling it a false start when that was the play that they got a first down on? Are you serious? Or is that before they lined up? 1st and 15 now. Dropping back, 47 seconds left. Bo Nix airs it out. And almost an interception, too high, but incomplete in 2nd and 15 now. At least it's tied right now, dude. At least it's tie. All right, so 2nd and 15. This chat is crazy. Bo Nix dropping back, pressure, scrambles, throws deep on the run. And is this going to be an interception by Caillou Blue Kelly? And Caillou Blue Kelly is taking it to the 30, to the 35. With 27 seconds to go, I believe his first interception of the year, Caillou Blue Kelly. Bo Nix gets aggressive and throws a massive interception in what could have been a game-changing moment for the Broncos. Now it's going to help the Raiders go to halftime with this being a tie game. There you fucking go. Overthrown deep into double coverage. Great job by Caillou Blue Kelly, man. That guy did some shit. Did some shit I did not expect. Did not expect there. How many picks is Bo Nix is looking like Geno Smith? How many picks is he throwing this year? And here we go, Geno with 27 seconds left and 3 timeouts. Should get a field goal out of this if you're a competent offense. Dropping back, Geno airs it out deep of his own to Thornton and dropped by Thornton. No! It would have been about a freaking 40, 50-yard gain, but Thornton right off his fingertips, bro. Wide open, stutter step streak just off his fingertips, dude. Not a good job tracking the ball. And Geno Smith is so upset. I don't blame Geno there, bro. Oh, the rookie's got to figure it out. He gets open because he's so fast. He just never comes through and pulls it down. 2nd and 10. And now a timeout by the Broncos or the Raiders? Huh. Raiders waste one of their timeouts with 21 seconds left. Miscommunication. That would have at least got them in field goal range. If he would have reeled that in, oh. Wow, Denver #1 in the division. I didn't really realize that. It makes sense though with the 7-2 record. And then Chargers and Chiefs in third place. Dude, we need the Chiefs in last place. We need the Chiefs in last place. They're only 2 games ahead of the Raiders. Even though they whooped the Raiders' ass. But that was with no Brock Bowers. 2nd and 10. Geno has time. Delivers it to Tyler Lockett, who gets out of bounds. 3rd and 1. At the 45. 3rd and 1 at the 45. 15 seconds. You got 2 timeouts. All right, so he's about to snap it on 3rd and 1. Dropping back 4-man rush. Geno scrambles, scared, shovels it to Genty, who goes nowhere. And just too much pressure for the Raiders. 4th and 4, probably. Benito getting involved. Damn, 4th and 6. So that calls it there for the half, basically. They're going to halftime. Makes sense, makes sense. All right, so they're interviewing Pete Carroll. He ain't really saying shit. I mean, come on. What does he really have to say? Wait, so Raiders have given up 5 sacks? Really? No way. Yeah, I want both teams to whoop ass just to make it entertaining. I want both teams whooping ass tonight. I'm trying to have an interesting game. So, oh shit. Geno, 12 of 18. That's not that bad. Not as bad as we've seen before. Yeah, Geno, 12. Okay, so 12, 18. Genty, 3.5 yards to carry, but people are going to be happy about the touchdown at least. At least happy about the touchdown. And then you got Tucker only with 1 catch for 7 yards. So, dude, or that's a rush. That's a rush for 7 yards. The catch, dude, I mean, kind of spreading it around. Lockett getting 3 catches and Michael Mayer. That's kind of a lot. It's more than you'd expect. Mostert getting involved. Thornton, man, he could have had 1 big one. Not a lot of Trey Tucker. Not a lot of Bowers even. Just 1 catch. And yep, by the way, $35 till the next goal. Woo! I don't even actually want to take that. Actually, I think I'm good off the 1 shot I took. I don't really need any more. So hopefully we do not make that shit. But Trey Tucker 1 catch, 3 yards only. Devin White getting a lot of sacks. The 1 pick by Caillou Blue Kelly. There you go. Bo Nix, not a great Oh, shout out to Timberline, 46 months. Members, man. Shout out to all the members. Keeping that going. Being a part of the streams and whatnot. Shout out to Timberline. J.K. Dobbins, though, 4 carries, 22 yards. That's actually pretty good. I'm surprised they haven't run the ball more. I think they'd be having more success if they did. I mean, Geno technically has better stats than Bo Nix, just doesn't have a touchdown. So receiving the Pat Bryan, getting some good a good catch. Also had that one catch called back. Franklin and Sutton. The Broncos are content with their receivers. Yeah, Geno's been getting heated at everybody. I kind of like that, you know. Stay confident. Five sacks, Malcolm Roach, Zach Allen, Benito, Hufanga getting a sack too. So the Raiders have been getting sacked. Ooh, those are some bad passing yards. Ooh, what do you think? Do you guys agree with Cuban Raider? Was the crash out uncalled for on Mostert? Was that an uncalled for crash out? Let's see if we could find it. Let's see. Ooh. You got a Richie Incognito calling out the offensive play calling. Hey, I didn't expect to see that. Ooh, Incognito, man. You don't, Chip Kelly, that is one guy you don't want to piss off. Incognito. I would not want to piss that dude off. He's got some screws loose. And he knows it. He don't care. Yeah, a lot of conservative play calling. That's true. Not running as much as you'd like. Let me see what the if we have that Mostert crash out. Mostert and Geno. Ooh, we got it. And Kenny Pickett. That's how you know it's bad, when Kenny Pickett has to get involved and say, hey, what's up? Hey, come on, guys. I'm the backup QB. I'm trying to slide in here, and you guys need to chill out. Geno. Oh, man. He's getting a little too heated. Dude, you can't just blow up at your guys. I know you want to win. You're hearing all the noise. You try to make up with them afterwards, but you don't want to just straight up be yelling at dudes. Not good. So in Mile High Stadium, we got Incognito pissed off. We're pissed off. Broncos get the ball back at the start of the half. That sucks. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Pizza's ready. There you go. Getting rated by Tom Grossi. I think I might have the record of getting rated by Tom Grossi at this point. Shout out to you guys. Send in some love for the channel. Hell yeah, man. This is heavenly. Heavenly. That we have this amazing raid. Perfect time to show off sound effects. Hey, why not? But yeah, I think I might have the record, dude. I think I might have the record for getting rated, which isn't a good thing. It's not always a good thing to have the record for getting rated by the Tom Grossi and the Pernin, because that means that you have a struggling stream. You have a struggling stream because they're looking around for streams that are kind of struggling, trying to find some people. And then, so I think I have the most raids, which means I believe I've had 3 or 4 raids. This might be the 4th raid I've had because I've been on and off for so long. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. But it's like it's crazy at this point. Sending love, appreciate you. Yeah. Raid. And two, when I saw the R word spammed in the chat, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Call the police. What's happening? When I see a 4-letter when I see a 4-letter R word popping up like that in the chat, I'm like, dude, call the police. Call the police. Chargers fans in here. Crash out, the Mostert crash out, still reacting to that. Who's having bad fashion? Why do people keep saying fashion police? Who's having bad fashion? I feel like I should have done something crazy with the raid. Like I should have gone shirtless or something. Although I feel like I need to lose at least 15 pounds before doing that. Oh, I'm totally drinking. I'm drinking for super chats. I'm totally doing that. I have no honor or pride or moral high ground here. I don't have any moral high ground at all. Do not get that twisted at all. Inmate. Just got raided, just got locked up. Viewers went from 200 to 600 back to 200 a minute. Yeah, that's what happens. That's why it's like, you can be like, woo! I mean, it's fun getting rated, but it's also just like, you know, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Does it change many things? No, but it's very fun. And I have to be, I think I'm too honest of a dude. That's why I was pointing out, and this is now that we're back to the normal chat of the regular viewers who are here. That's why I was joking, pointing out how it's not a good thing to be rated because that means you have a low view stream. And the fact that I've been, because it's not like they're not going to rate a stream that has like views, like a stream that has like 1,000 people watching it. But they're going to rate a stream that's like struggling. You got like 200 viewers, 100 and something. They probably would ideally look for less than that. And so that's why it's funny that I've been rated 4 times. It's like, oh, that's so cool. But it's like, that means that you've had like a 200 view stream 4 times, enough for them to notice to where you get rated. That is kind of like the Raiders right now in this game, struggling on offense. We're bringing it full circle. But I think that's too real. I think that's too real to say. So I think that's why it's a little awkward to say. But at this point, I don't have much to lose. Yeah, they're looking for a toilet in the background. Oh my God. I was wasting the oranges, but shout out to Rebecca Diamond. I think I'm going to need, at least I got 2 left. Rebecca Diamond sending some love, getting us going. Appreciate you. as this game gets started. And now we are dangerously close. Dangerously close to another one. Yeah, a stream with 2 viewers, yeah. That makes sense. But here we go, man. Rebecca Diamond getting us close to there. And I feel perfectly fine. That's why I'm breaking the fourth wall a little too much on this stream, which really doesn't benefit me at all. But I'm just doing it. Game's coming back on. Non-Raiders fan. I like when non-Raiders fans join the stream because that means it's more people potentially to watch other games. I don't mind it at all. I don't see why people care. And I think trash talk is a part of sports that is missing because everybody goes to their own like isolated communities rather than having just full-on trash talk amongst each other. And the kick return to the 15. Holding on the Broncos there. Okay. Long interview with Sean Payton. Second fewest yards and a half of a game for the entire season. All right, here we go. Pinned back after the flag. Broncos, it looks like it's inside the 10. Nine yard to go. Is it a false start? And a false start right on. The 41-year-old tight end strikes again. And here we go, 5-yard line. Shout out Rebecca Diamond, hell yeah. All right, so second and long still after that run up the middle. Well, we got a Pats fan, really? Right on, right on. So good field position all day for the Raiders. And a snap. Play action. Bo Nix pressured. Throws it low and incomplete on 2nd and 12. Going to be 3rd and 12. Here we go. Still a tie game though. Raiders aren't winning it, so. And Gino's starting to have a little slump here, so I'm not too confident anymore. But here we go, 3rd and 12. Gino's putting the helmet on for good karma. Crosby, Malcolm Kuntz in the game. Bo Nix dropping back to throw. Gets rid of it too low and incomplete, and the Raiders get a stop. There we go. And the Broncos are furious. 5th 3 and out of the game. Wow. I told you the Raiders defense is good. It's just the rest of the team's trash. Dude, 6 stops and we only have 7 points. Like, we should have more points. I mean, that's the problem, right? All right, so Broncos about to punt inside their 5 on 4th and 12. And a return by Bachman, flag on the play. All right, here we go. Flag, who's it for? Ooh, holding on the Raiders. So where are they going to spot the ball? They're talking about the Jack Bash holding. Ooh, 3 bad plays. Yeah, that's true. 3 bad offensive plays that could have easily been big with penalties. First and 10. Raiders have a shot to do something interesting here. 4 or 5 yard gain. 5-yarder. Genty, close to 4 yards a carry. We'll see what happens here. I think I'm going to eat peels. They say all the nutrients is in the peel. 2nd and 5. Genty, 3 yards. Oh no, it's Broncos colors. Am I going to be cursed? This orange peel. Did any of you eat the peel? Did any of you guys eat the peel of orange? All right, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Come on. Oh, 2 seconds on the play clock. You got to snap that shit. Oh, you got delay a game. Are you fucking kidding me? On 3rd and 2, we got delay a game. Oh, they got a timeout. They got a timeout. They got a timeout. Wow, wasting a timeout. You got that AP game management. Chase tequila with milk and eat orange peels. That is this show. Dude, I'm so sick of hearing about Ashton Genty's stance. I don't give a fuck about his stance. Do you guys? Like, do people really care about that? And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just like, it just doesn't even slightly entertain me, like, to know that information. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 right now. So called the timeout in time. Dropping back to throw on 3rd and 2. And a high pass to Lockett. Incomplete. Bad throw. And now Tyler Lockett's a little limp in there. No throw to Bowers. Wow, that was open, but Gino just threw it too high. Oh, come on, Gino. Dude, Gino just always, like, he's not good on clutch downs, like 3rd down, 4th down. Yeah, I feel like Lockett got open on the route. Yeah, I don't know what the stance thing. Wasting timeouts, bad throws on third and short, talking too much about a stance. Other than that, though, the drive started out slightly positive. AJ Cole should not be the MVP, dude. So funny. Wait, we're blocking that. There we go. Oh no, let's not bring up the car debate anymore. Now we got people bringing up the car debate. He would have made that instead of Gito. Yeah, on 3rd and 2 though, I think they should have ran it. And then decide if you want to go for it on 4th and short. Where were they at in terms of the field? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. Are they like low key tanking at this point? I mean, technically they could still make the playoffs. I know that sounds stupid, but there's not 8 games after this one. Let's say they lose this one, you could technically run the table. But they're playing the Eagles, they're playing the Chiefs, they're playing the Chargers, so they're not going to run the table. And they're not going to only lose one game. The car and Gruden emoji just by themselves. Oh my God. I think the defense doesn't need to change anything. I think the defense needs to just do exactly what they've been doing. They've only given up one bad drive, basically. Everything else has been a good drive. Yeah, they are not giving it to Genty. I don't know what that's about. They're talking about Jerry Rice on the Raiders. That's funny. That'll be the new poll. The new poll will be how many games will the Raiders win this year? You got to say more than 7 or less than 7. Ooh. And a handoff for the Broncos. 6-yard gain. $18 head coaches since Madden. That's funny. All right, and a handoff. Short of the first down, or did he get it? Third and one. All right. Big 3rd and 1. Let's freaking go. Fresh new quarter. Let's see what's up here. Oh, timeout. Oh my God. Way to blue balls this, dude. Timeout. What are you guys saying? So 56% earlier said the Raiders are winning. We are playoff bound. Oh, there's such a lull in this game right now. They should have just gone to commercial. What are they even talking about? All right, 3rd and 1. Now it's happening on 3rd and 1. And a QB sneak. Is he stopped? We don't know yet. All right, first down. First down for the Broncos on the QB sneak. Oh, Pete Carroll's heated. And play action, wide open, fullback. First down for the Broncos. So 79% say we're winning less than 7 games. Start voting in the poll in the chat, man. All right, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And a handoff. Our Broncos are shuffling the O-line 2nd and long now. Rebecca Diamond saying we got to be realistic. I understand. Yeah, I mean, I feel you. I think that is the more realistic. Hopefully some upset games, but that is the most realistic right now. My hair is getting into my forehead. All right, 2nd and 3, a handoff. Dobbins is short of the first down. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 1 now. Raiders defense, man. I can't hate on the Raiders defense at all based on how well they did for the majority of the game. All right, and a pitch to the outside on 3rd and 1, wide open for Dobbins. First down for Denver. Man. Just no shot. No shot there, dude. I think the Raiders are getting less than 7 wins, unfortunately. I think they're looking for year 2 where they have more cap space. Year 2 with Geno and Pete Carroll. Dropping back. Bo Nix checks it down on 1st and 10, and Harvey makes a move. 7 to 8 yard gain. Really depends on how they do tonight. Like, if the Raiders lose tonight, they should just try to pack it in and start as many young players and totally look to next year. But if they prove that they could beat a team like the Broncos, then I say they should keep starting more veterans. People like Lockett. All right, so flag, 2nd and 3. False start on Denver. So false start on the Broncos, now 2nd and long. And a handoff. Harvey getting to the 9-yard line, and whoa. Are we getting some freaking pesos in here, bro? Here we go. peso game is coming. Shout out to Emmanuel Elgif. Emmanuel Elgif. Or Emmanuel LGF. And I love the chat. Love you, you beautiful son of a bitch. Appreciate you. I love these kind words, man. Let's more of that, please. Appreciate you, man. 3rd and 1. We're backwards pass to Cortland Sutton on 3rd and 1. And the Broncos blow it on 3rd and 1. Great timing. Emmanuel. And this is not updating, but I know that it's, what is it, 18 pesos to the dollar? All right, 59-yard field goal for Will Lutz on 4th and 6. Bad wind. And he short. And look, even though I have Will Lutz on my fantasy team, I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all. I'm totally not upset. Oh. So what's the exchange rate? Okay, so what's the exchange rate right now? All right, so the exchange rate, 18.5 pesos for a dollar. So 18.5. So 18.5. $49. 49 divided by 18.5. 2.6, so $2.60, baby. Closer to that goal, man. So that means that we're technically at like 40, 41-ish or 40? 41-ish. Appreciate you. He's getting us there. That way we only need 10 to get to the next shot. With that freaking, with the pesos getting international in this mother effer. I'd love to see that. Getting international in here. But yeah, so great stop by Vegas there. Very surprised. Got good field position now, so that means the Raiders are going to have the ball over at the 49. If they don't score off this field position, then I'm mother effing the offense. If they can't score off this field position, they're going to be starting at their own 49-yard line. They got to at least get a field goal. Come on, Gino. Come on, Gino. Gino. That's getting creepy. It says ball is at the Vegas 41. Mine says 49. No. Rebecca Diamond piggybacking off of Emmanuel. Love is love. Hell yeah. Right on it. Have a shot. Appreciate you. And this is about to get scary in here. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, so for the next one, I have to pace it out more. 1st and 10 though for the Raiders here. And a tipped pass, interception, no. Quick throw to Genty off of his hands and then intercepted. Ball is at the 32-yard line of the Raiders. Broncos set up to score. That was all on Genty, bro. That was all on Genty. Straight up. Okay, we still have some left. Gonna try to pace it a little bit for the next one. And I'm definitely going to need this after that horrible, horrible, horrible blunder. I'm not going to blame Gino there, though. It hit Ginty in the hands, and then it was a tip pick. That shit's on Ginty. I know we all want to hate on Gino, and it's the fuck Gino hour, but dude, that hit Ginty in the hands and went off his hands, tipped pick. And well, I'm sick of just blaming Gino for everything, dude. I mean, yeah, he's not been good, but it's like not all his fault. So handoff up the middle, 2nd and 10 now. Ooh, I should watch the game on Prime Vision. I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. But I like seeing the close-up camera on the faces and seeing all the drama too. Woo! That was spicy. I'm getting halfway there. Appreciate you all. I'm going to definitely space out the next one and have a crazier goal, but glad that we got to 2 goals today. Appreciate you guys. 2nd and 10 now. And Bo Nix scrambles and throws away. Hopefully there's no flag. Late flag. Huh? Do what? Well, I'm spacing it out instead of taking it all at once. Oh my God. So Audrey's demanding that I take this all at once. All right. If I get too hammered, you're going to have to deal with it, Audrey. And if you want to pressure me about what the audience wants is you to come back on these live streams. That's really what the audience wants. No comment at all from her. Okay, 2nd and 20. Let's freaking go. Let's go. I get it. It's harder for girls, women to get ready. It's more work for them to get ready to be on a stream than a guy. 2nd and 20. Handoff. 3rd and long now. 3rd and long, and there's a fumble. I think he was down already. Woo! Okay. So she got me to do it. I'm skulled up now. Ooh, that was a rough hit that Dobbins took. Damn. 3rd and 18 now. After that play, and a tackle and a stop by the Raiders. Lonnie Johnson Jr., the guy who has been injured, and they had a lot of expectation for him. Lonnie Johnson injured, now back. Great play. Woo! All right. Wait, who said that you're insecure? She's insecure because she gained. Oh my God, these chats are retarded. So stupid. 4th and 16 and a punt touchback. I don't want to say offensive words anymore. I'm trying to clean up. I'm trying to clean up. I'm trying to be more brand friendly. I'm trying to be brand friendly. So I got to clean up. I got to get the toilet out of the background. I got to quit smoking here and there. I got to quit taking too many of this here and there. Quit fucking cussing every second. Wishbone. So hey, tie game. Tons of back and forth. Defenses making good stops. Raiders made a good stop here. Really, it was just a Ginty drop that led to the demise of that potentially great offensive drive. Oh yeah, you're allowed to say the word now. Yeah. Quit dropping deuces while in stream. So what do you think, dude? Like, if the Raiders don't, and here's the thing: last time they started at their own 40 with that great field position, and they still did not get any points. Now that was all Genty's fault, but we said, oh, we'd be done if that happened, and well, it did happen. So now what happens? All right, so calories I've had today. You know what? Do they have a? While we're waiting for this to come back. All right, game's coming back on. We don't need to do a calorie counter live on stream right now. Of course you could do that on stream. Why wouldn't you be able to? Raiders football. Three targets for Bowers. That's it. Yikes. Hand off to Genty. Minimal gain. Well, how much? Okay, how much? What do they call it? Recreational cannabis soda do you have? Like, how much quantity? Like, is it half of a 12 ounce? 3/4 of a 12 ounce? You know what I mean? Let me know. 2nd and 7. Gino looking deep, scrambles with pressure and throws it away. Are they going to say that's intentional grounding? 3rd and 7, he had a receiver in there. Oh, come on, bro. They're calling it intentional grounding on Gino. He didn't reach the line of scrimmage, but he did have a receiver nearby. So I think that's kind of BS, honestly. Let me see. Pressure. Genty can't block, bro. Genty cannot block. That's why that play sucked. Because Genty did not block. Yeah, it is windy as hell. That is true. It's a low-scoring game for sure. 3rd and 20 at the 10. Hand it off to Mostert and just try to say, live for another day. I think the ball didn't reach the line of scrimmage. That was the issue. Yeah, Genty struggled in the pass protection, definitely. Okay, I don't want to know how many milligrams you have left. I want to know how much, like, how many ounces of the soda do you have left? 6 ounces, half of the can. 3 ounces, a quarter. Come on, motherfucker. 4 ounces is a third. And a blocked punt. AJ Cole's punt is blocked, and the Broncos are going to be at the 9-yard line. Wow. Dude, 10 ounces, it's a 12-ounce can, so you have to have less than 10 ounces. Wow. Blocked punt, now Broncos football at the 10. Bro, we can't do shit. We cannot score. We are never scoring. That, like, we are just... scoring is our kryptonite. That was some bad blocking, though. I don't know what AJ Cole was supposed to do there. Ooh, and the special teams coach, he's like, oh, I'm getting fired tonight. No. Just kidding. He's fine. 1st and 10, 12-yard line. And gonna run it with Bo Nix, but he's tackled for a loss by Isaiah Polamau. There you go. Loss of some yards, now 2nd and long. This game's boring because there's not a lot of scoring, but it's really good defense and special teams. I will say that. One minute to go in the third quarter. Dropping back, Bo Nix. Pump fakes and throws short on 2nd and 12. Incomplete. And now it's going to be 3rd and 12. Can they hold him to a field goal? And field goals are not easy right now. Here we go. 3rd and 12. Make some noise. All right, here we go. 3rd and 12. Dropping back. Pump fake. Screenplay wide open. And they give up the first down like nothing. Oh, it was incomplete? Oh, wow, I was wrong. No, so while the fans are upset on 3rd and 12, they call it screenplay, and it goes for minimal yards. The line of scrimmage really confused me there that they had on the screen. It looked like they were closer to the marker, but now 10 seconds to go, 4th and 12. Denver has a lead, though, nonetheless. 3-point lead. So the defense has been invincible, honestly. They won't give up touchdowns. This is a hot offense. So right on. 5, 6, 7, 9. Broncos always come back and win it. Oh, fuck. So, dude, let me know your guys' favorite in the chat. Your favorite YouTube channels to watch at nighttime with family. Not family, but like, you know, something that is actually you would watch as a show. What are your favorite YouTube shows that you watch at nighttime? Like, I really like watching Kill Tony, the stand-up show, because it feels like kind of like you're watching a whole entire TV show. It's almost like an episode like if it was on Netflix or something. It's kind of the same thing. So what are your favorite YouTube shows? I also like the, because I want to watch more shows. I also really like the Caleb Hammer financial audit show where he like goes through all their finances and stuff. And it's like an hour-long episode. What are some of your favorite shows? All right, so kick return, Dylan Lobby getting to the 32 that are on YouTube. Bush Radical. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of the Y-Files either. Huh. Mr. Ballin. See, a lot of this shit I've never even heard of, dude. What? Oh, the Legionist Gangs thing. Okay, so some stand-up stuff. Debbie Does Dallas? What the hell? Does dollars or does Dallas? What? Debbie Does Dallas? What is this? I can't even find it. Tiger King, okay. Mr. Ballin. What's Mr. Ballin like? Oh, Mr. Ball, and this guy's like a horror murder mystery kind of stuff. It looks like. Oh, mysterious mysteries. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. Smoking scan. Y files. A lot of people have mentioned. So Y files and yeah, I'm not talking about HBO Max. I'm talking about YouTube. Raider shit. Yeah, we all watch Raider shit. I'm trying to talk about some other shit. No, we don't watch my shit. I need to put out more shit. Tulsa King. Dude, how do you guys know like historic corn? That's a little too. I don't mean to sound like a freaking goody two shoes, but how do you know historic corn? Casino clips. This casino clips dude is just doing he's doing like conservative news kind of with casino shit. What? That is bizarre. Neebs Gaming. Huh. This is interesting. Fresh and Fit. I've heard of that one. Yikes. All right, here we go. Gino under center. Fourth quarter. And play action. Gino's going to run, but he gets only a yard. No. 2nd and 9. Oh, Gino's legs messed up. No. No. Fuck. No. Bro. Yeah, I don't know who that is either. Oh, dude. I mean, injury timeout. Are we really going to get the Kenny Pickett thing? Come on, bro. I don't blame Gino for all the problems, dude. Like, I mean, I just can't, I can't do that. I can't be like that. Because I really don't think he's all the problems. I mean, I don't think he's good. Like, he's not somebody who like, oh, we really like, I'd be like so like heartbroken if we got rid of Gino. He's not that, but he's definitely average. Which is, it's kind of hard to find average in the NFL. Look at all these teams trying to find average. So, and so far today, critical 4th down, Mostert doesn't block. Critical 3rd down, Genty doesn't block. Genty tip pass off his hands leads to an interception. Like 3 different critical plays and critical downs where somebody else messed up and there's really nothing Gino could have done about it. That's what I feel like has been happening. So, I mean, I know he leads the NFL. And here's the thing. Every interception has a story. Every interception has a story. It's not straightforwardly the quarterback's fault. So I don't even blame him for every interception. And exactly, I do not think Kenny Pickett's going to just be any better. Didn't Kenny Pickett throw an interception when he came in after they pulled Gino out? I know it was a fumbled snap, and the defense recovered. Oh my. Gino's going to be the security. Dude, honestly, I can see Oh, fuck. He's limping. That sucks. I can see Gino doing better on a different team that's got his shit together a little more on offense. Whoa. Gino's leg just kind of slammed, and now we got Kenny Pickett in. Kenny Pickett in Raiders territory. Hand off to Genty on 2nd and 9 and tackled for a loss. Oh, man. Kenny Pickett now 3rd and long. Oh, man. It's a close game, but it's a windy game, so it's just harder to score. So I know what you're saying, Rebecca Diamond, but like I feel like it's harder to score, so every point just matters so much more. 30-yard line, 11 yards to go, 14 minutes. Pickett gets a slant, incomplete. That wouldn't have gotten the first down anyway. I don't know why we did that. And now we're punting. Bro, why did they do a slant on 4th and 11? It would have only gotten 5 yards anyway. Oh. 6 punt. Last punt was blocked. No, we need Gino. I mean, I think Gino gives us a better shot. So flag on the punt. 5-yard penalty on the Raiders after the punt. I don't think they're trying to tank yet. I think after this week they might tank. So get the likes up, guys. I haven't asked for likes yet. But we got 388 likes. Oh, because all of the Tom Grassi people. Yeah, that's cool. And anything else I need to... I don't remember. Yeah, Chip Kelly offense. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like the O-line's not good. And like, what receiver besides Bowers would you ever be scared of on the Raiders? Nobody. There's nobody who's scary at all. Nobody who's intimidating. Like, so not only is the O-line bad, but like Tyler Lockett's one of the top receivers. Gino limped to the blue 10. So score predictions now, man. Who's winning it? So we have the poll in the chat. How many games will the Raiders win? Less than 7 is at 81%. Ouch. That is tough. By the way, I'm already buzzed off of 2 shots. Taking a third if we get to the goal. I made it higher because I am not really honestly don't want to take it. Or I just don't think I should. But I'll enjoy. But I don't think I should. People think Broncos are winning this. Gino coming out of the medical tent. It looks good to go. Quick throw by Bo Nix. 3 to 4 yard gain. Gino getting warmed up. All right, and play action by Bo Nix on 2nd and 6. Airs it out deep, 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 and overthrown. Incomplete. I thought it was going to be a big completion for Bo Nix. But overthrown here. 3rd and 6, and Gino looks ready to go. So I mean, big 3rd down now, man. Dropping back, pressure, scramble, throws it away, Bo Nix, and now it's going to be 4th down. Raiders could get the lead with a touchdown, baby, and Geno Smith is back. One Raiders fan in Denver. Let's go. Man, if we score a touchdown, I'm taking my pants off. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so 4th and 6, the punt for the Broncos right now. Gino with the helmet on. Please don't do that. And the punt, Raiders, Bachman receiving. And I think it's going to be a legal block in the back. Probably going to be back at our 10-yard line. Mary Reina. We have to figure this out if Kelly is bad or it's the offensive line. We draft a tackle or a quarterback. Illegal blindside block on the Raiders right now. All right, so 1st down now. Raiders football. I think we're going O-line. I think we're going to keep Gino, Chip Kelly, and Carroll for year 2 next year and go O-line and maybe some receiver again in the 2nd round, 3rd round. Or maybe if you're drafting high enough, maybe try to get the best receiver in the draft. I don't think Jeremiah Smith's going to enter the draft yet, so I don't know who that would be necessarily. But receiver, O-line, I think they're going to target that first because what's really wrong with the defense? The defense is going up against the Broncos, one of the top teams in the NFL, and they're holding it down. And I feel like they've always done that. I really don't think the defense has really had a bad game. What are you guys saying? Run the ball. And Mary is getting us there, just 85 more, and we can totally go off the rails, especially before this game ends. People are yelling at Audrey, mad at the flag. Pickett's back to the bench. Pickett's back to the bench. Yes, but dude, this is why I should have done a video when we lost to Washington, because I think I may have, or maybe I didn't. The Washington L was not that bad. Like it was mainly just the offense, all the turnovers, all the horrible kick return for a touchdown, special teams, a good field position on special teams. I feel like the defense didn't do that bad. Straight up. Raiders play better when she's with us. We didn't do shit when Audrey was on the stream. Probably lost more. Well, no, 2022 it was just, or in 23 was just a more interesting season. So offense is on let's see, they're pinned back in their own territory. It's coming back right now. They're at the 10-yard line. Look, we got to embrace Geno because he's straight up gonna be the QB next year. So we got to find a way to believe in this guy. In my opinion, I think that's what they're gonna do. So 7 drives without a first down, longest streak in the NFL this season. Oh my God. 1st and 10. Play action. Geno steps up, throws, and a completion to Trey Tucker. First down, finally. Dude, every time they show that it's been the longest time since a first down, they get a first down. This is some weird rigged out stuff. Somebody said weed in the chat. It made me think of weed. Bro, my videos are good, but my lives suck. I 100% agree with that. I don't know what it is, but my videos always do really well. My lives, it's not that well. I think the lives just suck compared to the videos. 1st and 10, dropping back in a screen. Genty, 41-yard line. Weed beer, box wine's disgusting. Cat channel, I might have to do it. Oh my God. Oh, the espresso machine. All right, here we go, man. 2nd and 6. 4th quarter, here we go. Geno's dropping back. Delivers to Lockett for a first down. And this is one of the best drives we've had. Oh, Geno's on the ground. And he's wincing and he's fighting to get up. And he's fighting to stay up. He's fighting to keep playing. Geno delivered a great ball. And then they straight tried to bounty gate him going to his legs. Dude, is this another bounty gate? Wow. Play clock at 3. Hand off to Genty. Wow, Geno's in pain. Ooh, Geno wincing. Kenny Pickett lurking like, yo, I'm trying to get my shot. Second and 9, quick throw to Lockett and no gain. Third and 8, man. This is probably one of the most important drives of the game so far. We're losing. We gotta close the gap here. 3rd and 8. And Geno, pressure, stepping up and sacked. Oh, no. Appreciate you, Mary Reina, but hey, I'm totally down to drink on a live. If that's what gets the people going, I'm totally down. So I'm not hating on any of that. But I don't like talking about other people like that on the stream, so I won't have this chat up as long as some of the other ones. You know what I mean. But a sack for Geno. He's still in pain. You don't like to see that. Wow, false start while punting. Gino on the bike, wincing in pain. Holy shit. Wow, Gino's in pain. And even though this season's over, man, he's still fighting. You got to give some credit to Gino, man. Fighting through pain, even though, like, you know, a lot of people would just dip out on this team. All right, all right. Give Gino some credit, bro. Come on. We got to give him credit. He's had it hard, man. Everybody's hating on him. Look, I know Gino makes like 30 million a year, but you got to give him credit. Go easy on him because doesn't have great receivers around him. Doesn't have a great O-line. Chip Kelly figuring out NFL again since it's been so long. And now he's playing through pain on a team that doesn't seem like they're trying to hella win if they're trading away people like Jacoby Myers. So, I don't know. I'm still rooting for him. Sorry, I was starving to death. I had to get some chips. Roughing on Gino. Yeah, I felt like there was a low hit on Gino that should have been called. Did I sound loud eating those chips? No, I didn't. That was fine. No, we're not doing Aiden O'Connell, bro. Come on, dude. He had his chance, dude. Come on. We cannot do Aiden O'Connell. I'm not doing that. I believe in Gino, bro. I believe Gino could come back. I think he's out here fighting, and we got an O-line that won't block. Receivers that keep fucking up whenever their number's called. And running backs who can't catch and lead to another pick. Running backs like we're picking what, a top 5 pick? Genty? He's not better than Josh Jacobs right now. All right, 1st and 10 for Bo Nix. Quick play, 5-yarder for the Broncos. I feel like Gino, you know what? I'm going to go next level crazy, and I know everybody's going to get upset. I feel like Geno Smith is carrying this offense and the few good plays they even freaking have. No. I'm tired of the lazy ass blame Geno for everything. Like, yeah, he hasn't been good, but it's not all him. Hand off up the middle. The throw to Tyler Lockett on the last drive was great. Oh, he's back in the medical tent, Geno. So the throw to Tyler Lockett on the last drive was good. The throw to Trey Tucker was good. He had a couple low throws that I didn't like. I didn't like the throw to Lockett on the zig route on 3rd down. So a couple bad short throws. He threw a deep one on the money to Dante Thornton and he dropped it. Like, he's not good, but he's not like the main problem. 3rd and 5 for Bo Nix. And the Broncos have time and tipped in the air and intercepted by the Raiders. Caillou Blue Kelly's second interception of the day. Bo Nix with 2 picks and Caillou Blue Kelly. Hell yeah. Wow. And Gino, old school, coming back in, even though he's limping. Wow. Yo, dude. Geno Smith battling to keep his spot because he so badly still wants to be QB of the Raiders. How do you not give Geno credit? I had to get some calories in. I have not eaten all day, but I'm done eating. Don't worry. 1st and 10. And the 45-yard line, hand off to Genty. Now to the Broncos 38-yard line. Here we go. And Geno is limping. But he is still going. Wow, he just still believes in the team, man. A lot of people would just say, hey, I'm going to cash a check, not risk it, put the backup in, season's over. But Geno's still out there, man. 39-yard line. And another handoff to Genty, who fights and gets a first down. Looked like it was going nowhere. And is my eating good luck? That is a good point. Is my eating... Dude, I'm down to keep eating if it helps the Raiders win it. No, dude, this isn't about losing Geno and losing his job. It's about the team. Come on, bro. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, another handoff. 3-yard gain. Hold on, let me add some salsa first. Genty. Handoff on 2nd and 7. All right, 3rd and 6 now. 3rd and 6. I'm done eating, done eating, done eating. We are not firing anybody. I still believe Geno here, man. 3rd and 6. Still fighting out there at the Denver 30-yard line. Tie the game with a field goal. Could be in the lead with the touchdown. And Geno, pressure. Get rid of it. Throws it, gets rid of it, and incomplete. Oh, my God. Too much pressure right away. At least he got rid of it. 4th and 6. Bro, why can't we cannot block. Dude, boom, so much pressure. Fourth and 6, man. We need this field goal, bro. We need this field goal. 48-yarder, all in Mile High. Oh, man. Wow. And he fucking misses it. Oh, you fucking kidding me. Wow, so we didn't get shit off that pick. Bro. Wide right, basically. Dude, there was not that much wind. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sick of fucking kickers bitching about the wind. Like, what? You're a kicker. That's an excuse? You got one job. One job. Bro. You're supposed to be the whole point of a kicker is even if it's windy, they can figure it out. That used to be what made a kicker good back in the day. Wow. Wow. So just when we caught a break, we moved the football down the field a little bit. Drive stalls out because we kept running it. Thought we can keep doing that. Drive stalls out. Kicker misses with a 48-yarder. Wow. Bro, they should be winning the game. The defense held them at 10 points. So many stops. Now look. They just got to run the clock out and then they're good. And you know what, dude? If the defense gets another stop and the Raiders still don't score, like how could you even try as a defense anymore? You'd be so disappointed. No. Gino got pressured. O-line sucked ass. No receiver got open. Instantly pressured. He didn't have a shot. At this point, don't let the stats fool you. The team is letting Geno Smith down. I mean, I think so. And what did Kenny Pickett do when he came in? And Daniel Carlson, I'm sorry. We might need to, I don't know. 1st and 10 for Denver. Handoff to the outside. Dobbins, 7-yard gain. Wow, time's running out. Yeah, exactly. 4 minutes to go. Yeah, I think Denver's just going to run it 2nd and 2. They're going to run it again on 2nd and 2. And tackled at the line. 3rd and 2 now. 3rd and 1-ish. Not bad. But, I mean, I don't trust the Raiders are going to get stopped here, though, on 3rd and 1. I don't believe it. I want to believe it, but I just don't. You know, we'll get pumped up anyway. But I'm skeptical. Third and 1 play action. Receiver wide open. Third and 1 play action, wide open. We don't cover a wide receiver, and he goes off. Devin White, pull him out. Nearby, but not close enough. Wow. Yeah, there was no win on that last kick. There wasn't that much win. And Bo Nix. Intentional grounding, it looks like. What? They called encroachment on Max Crosby? Wow. So 1st and 5 now. Oh. Oh, he moved. So they called encroachment on Max Crosby. He's claiming they did a false start. 1st and 5. Broncos are in field goal range already. At the 30-yard line of the Raiders. And Dobbins, short of the first down, but going to be 2nd and short. Raiders are rolling over. I mean, I don't blame the defense. How could you hold on at this point with how well you've done the whole game? And handoff short. Going to be 3rd and inches now. 3rd and inches now. Going to the 2-minute warning. Actually, the Raiders will use their 2nd timeout. One more timeout. 3rd and inches. This is basically game. 3rd and inches here. If they get a first down here, the game's over. Oh, Gino's questionable for the last drive. Man, low scoring game though. Whoo. And the QB sneak, and that is it. First down for the Broncos. The Raiders use their last timeout. So basically, 80 seconds. There's going to be 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left with no timeouts. And Raiders are going to likely lose. Gino looks like he's not doing well in pain. Broncos didn't play well. I mean, I think the Raiders did a great job on defense. And another handoff. 7-yard gain. I mean, it's so bad, man. It's so bad. I gotta start shutting down the lights, getting shit get some shit situated. Genty. That one pick's on Genty. Genty, Daniel Carlson. Punter sucks, got a blocked punt. Receiver suck, drop passes. Denver sucks. They barely beat the Raiders, and the Raiders suck. So Denver definitely ain't doing shit in the playoffs. Chargers and Chiefs both better than Denver at this point, despite the standings. They got lucky. Probably had a weaker schedule. But I'm disappointed in Denver. I mean, I drafted Ingram. I had Bo Nix early on in fantasy. I had to get rid of both those guys. Second and 3. And first down, game is officially over. I picked up Devontae Adams in fantasy. I knew that was going to pop off. That is it. Ooh, Harvey. Yeah, Harvey didn't do anything today. And Sutton. Yeah, man. I don't know why the Raiders started Lockett. Like, let's just phone it in. Hopefully now they decide, now that they're 2-7, let's phone it in. Let's freaking play the rookies. Don't play Lockett. Play all the young guys on defense and just try to see like what's up for next year. Straight up. Keep Geno, though. I think Geno's going to be the QB next year. I think him building chemistry with the young receivers and Bowers is good, and with Genty. But try to find some guys on the O-line. Receiving core, definitely. Look. Shout out to Joshua Hughes. I will say, man, I think Max Crosby, after the extension that he had, I think he's not in a position to demand a trade anymore. So before he had that extension where he was the highest paid defensive player in history until Myles Garrett broke that, we always forget about that. Max Crosby was $35 million a year and Myles Garrett got $40 million a year. Only because Max Crosby signed his shit first. Really, if Garrett would have signed first, the reverse would have happened. And $35 million a year for Max Crosby is still a lot of money. I mean, the guy has a tradable contract. I was surprised they didn't move on from him too. But if you could lock in a piece like that, he really can't complain because he's getting paid so much. There's a lot of edge defenders who have a lot of production who aren't getting paid as much as Max Crosby. Look at Trey Hendrickson. He's not getting paid as much as Max Crosby. Benito on the other side of the football, who we just saw with the Denver Broncos, their edge rusher. How much does he make a year? How much does Benito make a year? $26 million. Crosby's getting 35. He's getting 26, and Benito's pretty good. Benito's one of the best edge rushers in the NFL, especially in the pass rushing game. So, and what was it? Is Micah Parsons making more than Crosby, or is Crosby getting more than Micah Parsons? Who makes more, Micah Parsons or Max Crosby per year? Okay, so Micah Parsons makes 46 million. So he got the Myles Garrett, 46 million a year, while Crosby only makes 35. I mean, so that's a good deal. The Packers are overpaying there for sure. But you get the brand name, the celebrity name, superstar name. I'm not blaming Pete here. I mean, I'm not blaming Geno though. I mean, it's hard for me to look at this game and say, oh, if we would have had somebody else than Geno, then the problems would be solved. Like, it's really hard for me to really sit there and believe that. Shitty plays, shitty blocking for Genty, holding calls, penalties on big plays. Drop passes by wide receivers, big drop passes for like 50-yard gains. Geno being instantly sacked because 2 times the running back didn't block. That's 2 times that I counted alone. One was an intentional grounding where Genty didn't block. The other was a straight up sack on 4th down where Mostert didn't block. So 2 times the running back fucked up clearly on critical downs. So it's hard for me to be like, all right, Geno Smith, like he clearly it's his. Oh, he's the problem. Like I don't know. Some games he has done poorly. But I think people just want to keep repeating that. He was sacked 6 times. And he's not like a dude who extends the play and scrambles a lot. So he must have been sacked pretty quickly if he was sacked 6 times. No touchdowns, 1 pick. That 1 pick was Genty's fault. Went off Genty's hands, it dropped, went in the air and was a pick. So I blame Genty. That interception should be on Genty more than it should be on Geno Smith. Genty's the one who fucked up. That's why they kept showing the camera to him. So, and then Genty, 19 attempts, 60 yards, 3.2 yards a carry. You know, is it all the O-line's fault? Probably. I feel like people give him more leeway because he's younger than Geno. He's older, so he doesn't deserve as much leeway, basically. So what tends to happen. But thanks for coming by, hanging out for the stream, guys. I'm going to peace out. It's been fun chilling here. And I will see you guys on the next one. I'm going to be dropping some more videos than... Try to do some more videos than ever. And we'll see what happens with the rest of this year. Appreciate you guys. Like the stream on the way out. Let me know more of what you want to see. And I'll catch you on the next one.